Women and men working at the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory. They are being overworked, mistreated, because they are working long hours within very few breaks. Yes, I would fight back so they can get less working hours and not being mistreated. If we fought back, then we would lose our jobs and not have enough money for our food, shelter, and clothes.
In this picture is where the Triangle Waste Factory is already in a flame and it is smoking. You can see a cloud above the people. And the people look like they don't have much money because they don't have a job. Because they fought back and got fired. They shouldn't have fought back.
Um, Family members in, identified who those died in the Triangle Search Factory fire. The reason why it could have caught on fire is because someone dropped a cigarette butt on a machine and it lit up, and I think they should have fought back.
The injustice is cramped working conditions. Don't fight back because you will get fired. You might die or get antagonized. The owner is causing the injustice.
I think they should fight back because they are risking their lives by trying to stay alive to take better care of their families. The people had to identify their family members because they didn't fight back. They either burned up or jumped from the window. If they fought back, they would still be alive and fired. If they did get fired, then they could go to work at another factory and get another job.
I think the workers should have fought back. Even though they might have lost their job, the working conditions most likely would be better later on. Injustices like cramped working conditions and insufficient breaks were made, and doors were usually locked down. Even though there are losses, working conditions would eventually get better.
Triangle Shirtwaist Factory's workers had to jump from windows to escape from the fire because the factory owners locked the doors so the workers would take extra breaks and steal. If the factory workers would have fought back, the doors probably would have been unlocked, which would have saved their lives and not made people jump out of windows.
They should fight back because they are cramped and crowded. They work for 14 hours and get little pay. Some of the fibers are bad for their health. There's a risk that their fingers are going to be sewn together. The injustice is that they risk their fingers' health and the risk of dying for little pay. But if they quit, they will have the risk of starvation. If they quit, their next job is going to be similar. The people in the picture fought back because they got fired and now they're living off the street. There was consequences and they are suffering. They look like they're 4 years old and they look exhausted because they're hungry and they are barefooted. I think they could change more money, less working hours, Saturday, Sunday off.